We are back here on Girl Talk. Our dear friend Allison Fargione has joined us from Al Harry. 'Tis the holiday season. Yes, we're talking about our faces. We're talking about our outfits. We have to talk about our homes now.
That's right.
That's it.
For anyone who hasn't been to Al Harry.
And Kathy, you are one of our newbies
Yes.
on the panel.
Yes, I am.
So I kind of directed Kathy to some of the things that Allison, I was trying to get you some photos of what we're showing today on the show.
But I had gone to your website.
She went to your
I
website.
was impressed. Your
Wasn't it
website.
pretty?
Oh,
Yeah, it came out nice.
beautiful. I mean, it was very professional, but just the tradition, the where you talked about your family and what inspired you to do this.
it's
I'm
fun.
curious. Tell me more.
What about my family?
Well, we could talk all along about that. No, did you know as a young girl that this is what you wanted to do? You repurpose, you refinish, you redesign.
I know, like as a teenager, I knew I was always into colors, and basically at that age, all you think about is your clothes. But as I got older and I picked up the traditions that my dad did with furniture, I just found I really enjoyed that. So, and the whole design aspect is just, it's very addicting.
Well, you do such an amazing job.
art.
She's also on
is
Facebook, and I love when you post your pieces on Facebook, and you just kind of, the photos are so beautiful. We've got a piece to show today in a couple different finishes.
And one of the things that she does, Kathy, she names her pieces after friends, family, which is kind
Whoever
of
pops
cool.
in my head. And the one that we were going to talk about is called the Kendall. And I just thought that was the cool. I think it's
My name Kendall.
Oh, do you?
Kendall, and I grew up on Kendall Drive.
Oh, I thought maybe I made it up. I wasn't really sure, but it popped in my head and it stuck. But it's a really good piece because it's got great storage. It's like 13 inches deep, so it's like a good space saver.
Correct.
And people have been putting them in their foyers, bathrooms, kitchens, and it's been a really good seller, and we have done it so many ways. But I was going to show, the first one was a custom one that we did for somebody. She had come in and liked it, but the color wasn't right. So I went to her home, I picked out the color, I picked up a color that was in her rug, and then her husband liked the double bead pattern, so we did that, and she got to pick out the knob from my famous bucket of knobs.
Knobs can make a piece.
Oh, these are awesome.
A bucket of knobs that she's
Yeah.
been
I love
collecting.
that.
I just go around and I just, grab 6, and I just start with 6. So she picked those out, and we did a stained top, and I did it in a really pretty like olive color, which, by the way, one of the trends is Renaissance colors from the Renaissance paintings, and that's one of the colors in there. I was like, who knew I was on track?
There you go.
When people come to you and want a custom piece, because I know you and I talk about this for Liliana all the time, what would help you design the piece that suits them? In other words, if Deb wants a piece for Liliana, what could she bring? An outfit?
I always tell people, bring like your fabric if you have something that's definitely going to stay in the room. Sometimes I'll say go around and just, if you've got a candlestick or something that's got a great finish on it,
Whatever inspires you.
Yeah, and you
is
have
something.
to like it though. You have to really, if you're going to invest in it, it has to be a color that you like and that makes sense in this space. I mean,
And do you ship your items? I
Yeah.
saw on your website that you
we
had.
do ship. I have a guy that does the whole East Coast, and
That's fabulous.
so it works. And then a lot of times my husband and my son and I deliver it. It's just
Right, it's fun.
Isn't that nice?
Oh,
It's
you get it in
family
the space.
business. Keep it in the family. That's very nice.
But the other one that we're going to show, I loved this one. I found these great starfish knobs from Anthropology.
I saw that photo.
And so
They're
that started
beautiful.
it because in like the
very
crevices,
coastal, very coastal.
yeah, was this really pretty green color. So I used this color Salt Marsh from Sherwin-Williams Charleston or Mount Vernon collection. And I layered the greens on top of each other, and that was
into layering.
beautiful. And then the other one I did was a really pretty blue, and that brass finish is making a comeback.
Oh, yeah.
So I played around with that on the beading. I kept the top stained, and again, I found these great knobs that were brass.
It's so great to see
We are so young.
how the same piece just takes on a different personality with the different knobs and the color. Just a simple color change gives it a whole new vibe, and I just love that.
Well, and you can play around with the pattern. The starfish one, I did like the this X beaded pattern, which changes it.
What a conversation piece when someone walks
they
into your
definitely are
home.
one of a kind statement pieces.
They
They're not-
really are,
yeah,
absolutely.
They're just fun. So.
And I'll tell you who else has great statement pieces.
Who's that?
That would be Custom Audio Video, and Deb is going to go there right now on her weekly field trip.
Yes, I
So
am.
stay with us. We'll be right back here on Girl Talk.